Generations in black and white and color. Weekdays at 11 on Channel 2.
From New York, where the landfills glow, it's Late Night with David Letterman. Tonight, Aper and the world's most dangerous band. And now, a man who's going to have to play this chip shot perfectly if he hopes to have any chance of parring this hole. David Letterman!
Welcome to the program. Thank you very much for... Look at this. You folks came on a good night. Look, watch. Will, I have the elastic suit on again. Here, watch this. I'm actually doing some kind of weight training here in this because of the resistance of this jacket. Watch. Oh, it's unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I guess this shouldn't surprise me, but it does. And maybe it'll surprise you. People... Wherever you go, you want them to be nice, you want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but it turns out more and more, it seems to me that people are obnoxious. I'll give you an example of what I'm getting at. I was over in Woolworths this morning buying some bedroom slippers. Not a big deal. I happen to need the bedroom slippers, and I'm trying them on, and a guy walks by and he says, "How do they fit, Cinderella?" And I just, the only thing I could really do at that point was this. This week marks the 15th anniversary of the resignation of President Richard Nixon. Do you remember that, Paul?
Oh, one of my favorite moments in history.
Right. And to commemorate the date in Washington, the Watergate Hotel is offering a special break into a room, stay free promotion. So that's... Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I've won something. In a rather moving plea to the National Urban League yesterday, George Bush begged, "Please help me be funky." Good night, everybody. Paul, did you hear about that moving plea yesterday down there?
George Bush's plea?
That's right.
Please help me be funky.
What a program you've selected. Here. And, boys, get off the nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
How you doing?
Thank you very much. David, nice to see you. You didn't comment on my new look. I got a new...
You look very like you have a summer haircut.
I like to think of it as my Rob Lowe look.
This is... what is that referring to?
I don't know. I'm hoping that younger women will be more attracted to me.
Based on what exactly?
I don't know. Just maybe trying to look a little like Rob Lowe.
I see.
I got out my nerd glasses today and got my hair cut, and I said, get me down to that hairdressing place.
Because you look like Rob Lowe.
Don't you think it's an uncanny similarity? Okay, never mind. What's new?
Nothing much, really.
Nothing much?
Yeah.
Right.
We had a big fire drill in the building today.
Oh, it was a drill. I thought it was a real fire.
Well, see, I don't know if it was a real fire or not, but about 4 o'clock, bells all over the building started going off. Big, loud, important bells.
That's right.
And this happens from time to time, and you don't know if it's a drill or you don't know if it's an actual fire. So I'm standing on the 6th floor. I had to get to the 14th floor, and there's signs everywhere around the elevator bank saying, in case of fire, do not use the elevator. We've heard this all our lives.
Yes.
So the alarms go off. I punched the button. The elevator arrived, and I got right in and went to the 14th floor.
No incident.
No. I feel like I cheated death.
Well, you totally ignored the advice that we've heard all our lives.
Did I miss something about this Rob Lowe deal?
Just the resemblance when I put on these shades and get my hair cut like this, how you can barely tell the difference between the two of us. That's all. Otherwise, nothing.
Oh, what are we doing now? What are we going to do now? Let's see. Look at all this paperwork here, Paul. We have many different things to do.
You've got a lot to get through tonight.
Yeah, we do.
A lot of work to do.
Huh?
A lot of work tonight.
Yeah, we do. Well, we got plenty of things to do tonight. Huh? Yeah, we have something to do here. I have virtually no interest in doing.
I can see that. You're
I'm trying to avoid doing it.
Yeah, it's avoidance.
Yeah, we have a camera over at a parking garage across the street.
Yeah. So then what's going to happen?
Well, nothing.
Do you have communication with people out in the garage?
Yeah. Hal, turn on the camera over there across the street, 49th Street. There's the building. That's a beautiful building. That's all faced in Indiana limestone. Did you know that? From the quarries in southern Indiana. Limestone quarried in Indiana and trucked here and put on the facade of this lovely building from which we broadcast nightly. There's the building. And there's the parking garage. Okay, let's get on with the show. Next, we have... What? What is it, Hal? Huh?
Now what happens with that?
Well, we're
premise?
supposed to... turn it on again, Hal. We're supposed to look at cars leaving. This is like a third-grade class on the various types of transportation Mom and Dad use. Some moms and dads leave in a car. Hi, how are you? Is it quiet where you are, sir? Apparently so. It's so quiet we can't hear him.
Yes, sir.
What is your name?
Kenny,
Where are you going, Hetty?
going up to Westchester.
Westchester. Well, have a nice evening. What do you do for a living?
Little.
See, I understand. I know exactly what he's feeling. I'm feeling the same way tonight. Geez, look at this. This would make lovely wallpaper, wouldn't it? I like that pattern there. And this is where they park over there if you're working in the Midtown area. 1 hour parking, Paul. What do you think it cost you?
To park over there?
Yeah.
$6 an hour.
$6.99 an hour.
Well, close,
Up to 2 hours, $10.98. Up to 3 hours, $13.16. Oh, they've rounded it off for your convenience. It's $13.16 for 3 hours. 4 hours, of course, is $14.47. The monthly rate, $333.33. Like it's a deal. All right, okay, well, that's the parking garage. Tomorrow, steamboats. Tomorrow, we'll show you how people travel around on steamboats. Steam-powered boats that float and are propelled by steam boilers. That'll be tomorrow. Today was cars. Tomorrow will steamboats. And then, maybe later in the week, airplanes. Various forms of transportation that Mom and Dad use to get around the city. Now, we're done, Hal. Don't go back in there. We're all done with this. Let's do our top 10 list here. You look nothing like Rob Lowe. Is that the deal?
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to
That's
get.
the deal. You see, I was confused by
I
that.
look nothing like him. Let's check back with the parking lot
All
throughout
right, let's
the
go
show.
back over there. We had so much fun a minute ago. This looks like some kind of hostage situation. The woman is being kidnapped. Good night. Have a nice trip. Woman in the back. There was a woman in the back against her will. All right, let's just see. Where are you going? Where is this? Hi, can you hear me? Hello, hi. Hello, can you? Hey, you're about to slam into my desk. What is your name, sir?
Powers, what?
Where are you going?
Chappaqua,
Chappaqua. That's where, out on Long Island?
Westchester.
Westchester. Well, have a nice trip. Hey, are you buckled up?
I have.
Yeah. Thought there for a second it was just his tie. Now, hi, who are you, sir? Hello? Great. What is your name? Thank you. Hello? Hi. How are you? May I take your order, please? Would you like fries with that? Okay, hit the road. Thank you. Bye-bye. Go to a garage and look at cars. Well, what an idea that is. Now, having car trouble? Let's do the top 10 list, and then we'll just go home early. We'll just leave early. We leave here a few minutes early tonight. Top 10 list tonight. Top 10 cartoon shows in Iran. Saturday morning Iranian cartoon shows. Number 10, Ayatollah Turtle. Number 9, Scooby Aboony Doll. Number 8, Dennis the Brainwashed Skyjacking Menace. Number 7, Teenage Mutant Ninja Mullahs. Number 6, George Bush, the pork rind eating infidel dog. Number 5, Super Sloppy Rushdie Hunt. Number 4, Carlos the Jackal. Number 3, Popeye the Uncircumcised Sailor. Number 2, The Moose in the Burnous. And the number 1 Saturday morning cartoon show in Iran, really Looney Tunes. Well, there you go. Boys, we have a wonderful program. Okay, welcome back to the program. Thank you very much. If you're just joining us, a few minutes ago we showed you how a parking garage works. Yeah, that's where people come in and park their cars, and then they go to the... There it is, right there. Now, people are leaving the office, so they've picked up their car and they're driving home. Yeah, tomorrow night we're going to the Port Authority to show you how the bus depot works. It's just part of our continuing social studies program here. Hi, how are you, ma'am? What's your name?
Virginia Odeon.
Uh-huh, and who is that next to you?
Louise.
Hi, Louise.
Hi, Dave.
Louise, how come she never lets you drive?
Because she's a good driver, that's why.
Are you kids friends, relatives, what?
Cousins.
Cousins. What have you been doing?
We just saw Les Miserables.
Oh, and how was it?
Oh, fantastic.
Did it make you laugh?
And laugh and cry.
Did it make you cry?
Yes, it
Did
sure
it?
did.
Did it make you think?
It sure did.
Okay. All right. Good night, girls. We'll see you a little bit later. Drive safely. There they go. Wait a minute. Let's go back there. See if we can get this. Oh, they're gone. Hey, can you just... Hey, excuse me, Louise? Can you just jump on the gas real hard? Excuse me. Do you mind putting down some rubber on your way out?
Putting down some what?
Yeah, you know. Just light up the tires on your way out. Can you do that? Okay, bye. All right. She has some reading there for the trip. That's good. All right. Let's do the stupid human tricks. Here we go. These are people from all over the country, and they've taught themselves little things that they do, little tricks, little stunts, little sleight of hand kind of thing, and they're on the show here tonight to do them for us. Is there a Mr. Clayton Vault back there? Mr. Clayton Vault, Jr. Hi, Clayton. How are you? Pleasure to see you. Thank you for being here. Where are you from, Clayton?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte, North Carolina. How did you get up here?
I flew.
Flew up here? You know, I was going to suggest if you lived in the area, we could maybe get you a ride home.
No, I'm
You're taken care of? All right. What do you do for a living, sir?
I'm an X-ray tech specializing in lithotripsy.
What is that?
Where we pulverize kidney stones with shock waves.
Oh, you turn them on and that's sound waves, right?
And cracks them up and...
And you've had pretty good results with that?
Yeah, real good results.
Okay, good for you. Now, let's see. You will be doing what here tonight, Clayton?
I'm going to toss these 4 quarters, one at a time, up in the air and catch them on my face.
Catch you on your face. All right, it's a new use for the face. Who knew that Do you need like a drum roll or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, Clayton Volt from North Carolina. Yes. All right, catching quarters on his face. Here we go, Anton. Bing. Yeah. Go. Yeah. There you are, Clayton. Here we go. We have the instant replay. Thank you very much for being here, and bingo, nice job. Have a good trip back, Clayton. Thank you very much. Clayton Volk Jr. Is there a Quinn Nguyen back there? Mr. Nguyen, come on out, sir. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a gentleman. Nice to see you. Quinn. That's a very nice name. Where are you from, Quinn?
Seattle.
Seattle? That's a great town, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's, you know, it's the Emerald City.
Yep.
Do you know why they call it that?
No.
Why everything's so green? Because it rains all the time.
No.
Does it rain all the time?
No. Just sometimes.
Just sometimes.
Only when we don't want people
I
there.
see. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a commercial realtor.
Commercial realtor. Making a lot of dough? Mm-hmm. Okay, good for you. And Quinn, what will you do for us tonight?
I'll be doing my square mouth.
Your square mouth. And what is that exactly?
It's, my mouth will be in the shape of a square.
Really? All right, are you ready?
Yeah, I'll need you to count to 3, 4.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Nice job. Can we see it here again? There you are, right? No, you don't. Oh, okay. Very nice. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye. Is there a Mitch Watson back there? Mr. Mitch Watson. Mitch? Hi, how are you?
How you doing?
Good, nice to see you. Where are you from, Mitch?
I'm from Little Rock, but I live in Rochelle, Illinois right now.
Rochdale, Illinois?
Rochelle.
Rochelle, Illinois. And what do you do there?
I just got a job yesterday working with the electrical union.
And you enjoy that kind of work?
I don't know yet. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, that's right. Well, I hope you enjoy it. It's been a tough night already. Mitch, what will you do for us here tonight?
I'm going to take this egg and crack it and put it in this cup and lay on my back and dump it into my mouth with my feet.
You're going to lay on your back, you take an egg, and you dump it into your mouth with your feet. Is that pretty much it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it seem to you like, Paul, everybody who's been out here tonight is already steamed about something? Like that poor woman from Seattle was just really cranked about something. All right, Mitch, what can I do for you?
Well, you can hold the shell when I crack the egg.
Okay, I'll hold the shell. Taking off your shoes. How old a man are you?
20.
Okay.
Can I have a drum roll?
Not yet. And I get to hold the shell, eh?
Oh, my God.
Thank you very much. And you're going to dump that into your mouth. What? No, yeah, don't get the shell in there. Here we go. Now? Okay. Okay. Nice job. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you for being here. Good luck on your job. Bye-bye. I don't know what any of this means. We'll be, I think I'm going to go across the street and get in my car, and we'll be right back after you look at this. Do we have time to go back to the parking garage or not? Huh? Let's take a look at the parking garage for a second. There, another car. Yet another car leaving at the end of the day. Hi, hello, hi, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good. What is your name?
Philip Rubin.
What do you do for a living, Phil?
I sell jewelry.
And how was business today?
Business was fine, thank you. How was business for you?
Well, it's a little tough here tonight, Phil. We're having a slow day here.
Well, the jokes are not on hot?
I'm sorry?
The jokes are not on high tonight?
Exactly. You've put it beautifully, Phil. Now just get out of here. Thank you very much. All right, bye-bye. Nice to see you, Phil. That's, if you're just joining us again, we have a camera in a parking garage. Oh, man, I pinched a nerve. Our next guest is a very strange and funny man who will be performing Saturday and Friday. I know, it should be Friday and Saturday, at the Trop World in Atlantic City. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the program the lovely, the talented Sam Kinison.
What a catchy theme. Wild thing. First of all, I'd like to say it's always a pleasure to be part of family entertainment. Let me take these off because a lot of people are going, what's that about? Family entertainment is always a challenge for me. And what a snappy crowd you are. Great. As a lot of you might know, this generally isn't the format that I relate a lot of my comedy observations. It's generally, I think it's pretty well assumed. It's a little more adult. You don't, Bo. It's a little more adult. It's a little more risque, but I think I can get by with some of the things I'd like to actually share with you. First of all, don't, under any circumstances, try not to videotape yourself having sex, folks. I know it sounds like a fun idea. It sounds kinky. It's like, well, we got the camera. Let's try it. But don't do it because you don't look like you think you're going to look. You don't. I know. You don't. You know, guys have that attitude. You know, we make love when we're matadors. You know, I'm an animal. I tear it up. You roll it back on videotape, you look like a polar bear with a cold. It's like, if you saw this animal at the zoo, if you saw this animal at the zoo, you go, what kind of zookeepers are you? Kill it! Yeah, it's not a good idea. I got by with that one. No, really, you know, it's not a good idea. It sounds like a good idea, but it's not. You don't want to see yourself. Well, that's one joke. Oh, it's tough, man. I got like a last-minute call. But it's pretty much the Rain Man look, isn't it? I don't know. I like coming to New York. I do, man. It's a lot of fun. I love women. That's my hobby. Some guys like to golf. I love women. I do. And I'm very disturbed because I heard that a certain sexual. I gotta word this really cool. How do you say hamburger helper in the sexual sense? You know, have you heard? You know what this is? This little bottle's called. Oh, you're in the nasty section over here. How much time is there left? That's it? Wait a second. I just want to say one more thing. I don't know what we got to do. Okay. All right. Well, that's it.
We have come coming up The Abyss. Have you seen The Abyss, Sam?
No, but I saw that trailer. It looked pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's
that like glass crystal thing.
Some kind of water bat comes out of there. And, yeah.
I was with Ed Harris till about 7 a.m.
Is that right?
Yeah, he saw the movie last night, and he was like really excited that he was in it.
Yeah, he's in the movie. We don't have Ed Harris. We have the director.
Yeah.
James Cameron,
He's
the man.
cool, man.
Yeah.
He's cool. He's
James Cameron will be joining us.
He looks a lot younger than I thought he would, you know.
How have you been doing?
Well, I'm 35 and no rehabs.
Good for you.
So that's, you know, it's not bad.
Now, you're going to Atlantic City.
Atlantic City, Trop World, family entertainment.
Is this your first time there?
No, I've been going to casinos a lot last year and a half.
Now, how is that different for you than working like comedy clubs or concert venues?
Well, there's a little more of a pizzazz, you know, a little more of a da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Have you ever had sex on that little bottle shop? Ever? Have you heard about this? I'm just curious.
If you have a camper, you can park a camper over there for $157 a month. There it is right there.
I'm sorry, I was out of line.
Sam, do you understand the principle of the parking garage? Do you know how that works?
You know, I've always been fascinated with that.
And there you're living in Malibu.
Malibu.
You enjoy that?
Don't you have a place out there?
Well, I used to.
I'm out there past Broad Beach.
I know where that was.
I live out there by Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, that's great. Do you like
cool
it? Do you fit in out there? Do people like seeing you on the beach?
Well, I don't know. I got used to this noise a lot.
Yeah, very quiet. Very quiet.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet.
Very dark. Yeah.
Very dark. I went and saw, but Sylvester's a nice guy. You know him?
No, I've never met him.
He's cool. I went and saw Lockup with him. And I went to the premiere, and he wanted me to sit next to him, which is a lot of fun. Because you don't know if you're laughing at the right place and stuff. Yeah, you like the movie? Great guy, nice guy. The beach is cool. The beach is cool. I'm not unhappy.
Oh, that's good.
Having a good time.
Yeah.
I still live with the two sisters.
Some kind of religious retreat?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda. Well, I got a divorce, you know, since I saw you.
No, I didn't even know you were married again.
Well, I tried to keep that real quiet, you know.
How many times have you been married?
I've been married twice, but I broke up with this woman in 1982, and it took 7 years to actually get a divorce.
So it went pretty smoothly.
Yeah. Yeah, here's my $200,000 watch. Very excited about that. She got Marvin Mitchelson, which is what my life's about.
Yeah. Well, he's not fooling around, this guy.
Oh, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Whatever possessed a man to come up with the palimony concept, you'd think it would take a team of lesbian lawyers that hated men. But no, this guy goes, no, wait, how can I help mankind? I know, I'll come up with the palimony suit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm $200,000, but hey, I did her. I guess I owe the money.
Let's see. You will be Friday and Saturday night.
I'll be at Trop World.
Trop World in Atlantic City. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sam Kinison. Sam, good to see you. Thank you very much. Nice going. We'll be right back. What was that, Paul? Sam doesn't usually work in this.
This is not
it's
usually
not his normal format.
This is not his format.
That's right. So he felt, I guess, confined or restricted.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah,
this is not his normal venue for the act that he usually does.
Okay. He didn't realize it was a TV show, I guess.
Yes. That must have been what it was.
Yeah, probably what it was.
He's done this show before.
He thought it was some kind of fundraiser somewhere. Our next two guests are no stranger to the proceedings and are experts at wasting 5 to 6 minutes of valuable network time. Kind of the theme of the show. Please welcome Chris Elliott and Gerard Mulligan. Boys. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Haven't been here in a while?
No, we haven't been.
Did you get a chance to say hello to Sam?
I saw Sam. We were enjoying him backstage.
He doesn't normally work in this kind of format.
I thought the show was very good. Is this the show nominated for an Emmy?
Yeah, this is the one. That's right. We got a call from the Academy. They're nominating this one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's kind of a late entry.
Yeah, that's right. What can I do for you guys?
Well, actually, I'm pretty excited, Dave.
Well.
For the last couple of weeks, Jerry here has been helping me trace my family tree.
Really?
Yeah, I don't...
Genealogy. The old family tree.
I don't know what that is.
Right,
But
sure.
what I've been doing is looking at my family and going back, and it's pretty fascinating. I found out, actually, that I'm 10 years older than I thought I was.
Really?
Yeah.
So there was some kind of mix-up with the birth certificate.
And actually, my name is Danny, not Chris.
Danny and not Chris?
Yeah,
Oh,
but Danny was just bastardized into Chris throughout the years.
People have been mispronouncing it, and pretty much before you know it, it's Chris.
I guess it goes back to Ellis Island. They said that happened a lot back then.
That's interesting.
And also, the oddest thing that we found is that you are actually my father. You're my daddy.
Chris, there's not a chance in hell that I could be your father.
Well, Dave, the resemblance is striking. Hal, can you get a close-up just of Dave and me? I mean, Daddy and me. Let's get in close here, Dave. There, you can see we both have the same strong chin. There we go. And we both have the same tiny ears. They're really like doll's ears. You see that? And then look, we both have the same smile. Dave, smile. Just go. Can you smile like that? Okay. See that? It's identical. Oh my God, it's a weave. Jerry, it's a weave. You were right, it's a weave. I'm sitting next to Cy Sperling over here. It's a weave. No, really, David, it looks really good. It's very natural. You look like Bon Jovi.
Thank you. Now, is it my imagination, or have you guys been out here for about 40 minutes?
Well, for the sake of time, because I know you want to get back to the garage, let me get right to why we're out here tonight, Dave.
We can go right now if you want.
You know, last night here in New York City, a major motion picture opened up.
The Abyss.
The Abyss is
oh,
what
sure.
it was
James
called.
Cameron is on the show tonight.
I've never met him, but The Abyss opened up. And,
big underwater adventure thriller.
That's what it is. But what you may not realize is that I'm in The Abyss, and actually Jerry Mulligan is in The Abyss also.
I didn't realize that. Now, did you have to do a lot of your acting, a lot of your work underwater? Because I know I was reading some of the actors were submerged for like 10 hours a day in this flooded nuclear power plant.
Well, they kept us pretty much separate from the other actors. All our scenes were shot in Robert Goulet's swimming pool.
I see.
So had kind of a different look.
Yeah, but then they edited it all together.
They put it in together, and it all looks great.
Do you have a clip here?
I have actually a trailer. This is not a clip. This is a trailer, promotional film.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Should we take a look at it?
Yeah, let's take a look. Chris Elliott and Gerard Mulligan in The Abyss.
The mission was unthinkable.
Your company has authorized the Navy's use of this facility for a rescue operation.
Your mission was to get a milkshake with straws. How am I supposed to drink my milkshake down here in the abyss without a straw?
What they saw was unbelievable.
It was alive. It was like a dance of light.
So anyway, I'm swimming around, minding my own business. A guy yells out of his boat, "Hey, you, get the hell out of the water." I say, "It's my water too, pal."
Hey, woo, look at that. Hey, honey, spin around a little bit for us right here. Oh, yeah. Hey, Jerry, you like what you see?
Yeah, I seen better.
I know what you mean, pal.
Their story is unforgettable.
Oh, come on, no.
Oh, come on, you hanging in there?
Damn it, no! The VCR's broken. There's no way we can watch Working Girl.
What about Throw Mama from the Train?
No, Jerry, the problem's with the VCR. We can't watch any tape. We're just gonna have to watch regular television down here in the abyss until help reaches us. Help! Help! Help!
The Abyss, rated PG-13.
Thank you all very much.
Well, that looks very exciting. And, Gerard, I'm sure you've seen better. Yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
Chris Elliott and Gerard Mulligan here. Thanks, guys. Nice to see you. Thank you. We'll be right back, I guess. directed such films as The Terminator, Aliens, and Rambo 2. His new film, as we have already heard and learned, is called The Abyss. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to James Cameron. Hi, James. How you doing? Pleasure to see you. Well, I'm all right. Been better. Have a seat. Oh, now this is, we've been joking about having the director of this film on, but this is not just an ordinary film, is it? This is a little something special.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think?
It was, well, it was shot underwater, which, you know,
yeah.
I think you should do a show underwater sometime.
You know, we've actually talked
about
it, but it seemed like it would be logistically darn near impossible.
I'll talk to some people. We'll see what we can work out.
All right.
And get you a helmet.
Now, what is the deal here? This is, it's all underwater, and what happens? It's people are out, a submarine explodes, and any of that?
Bits, yeah. A nuclear submarine sinks under mysterious circumstances. Right. You've got a crew of oil rig divers on the bottom of the ocean who get called in to find out what the hell's going on. And they start coming in contact with something very strange. It's coming up from
it lives down there.
Lives down there, yeah.
Now in all of the oceans of the world, is there anything like the abyss? Is there like a bottomless hole anywhere?
There are places where it goes down 5, 6, 7 miles.
Yeah.
And it's relatively unexplored, so anything could be down there. We don't know.
Now, people who have seen the film, people are divided. Some people say, geez, this is the best picture ever, and other people are thinking, well, there's no fish. You know? Do you have fish in the movie?
Well, budget cuts.
but do you see fish?
But we can afford Chris.
Yeah. Oh, good. But is there marine life in there?
Yeah, well, at that depth, there is very little life. What I was trying to do is say that this is a very barren and sterile place down there, and focus the attention on the people and their interaction, you know, their emotions and, you know, what happens to them.
And how deep were you when you filmed this thing?
55 feet, something like that.
Yeah. And were the actors that deep as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And did they all take dive training?
Yeah, when I auditioned the actors originally, they all, you know, thousands of actors came in for parts, and I kind of winnowed out the ranks a little bit. I said, you know, you're all going to die.
Yeah.
That was like the icebreaker, and I said, you know, you're going to have to learn to dive, and you got to expect losses. You know.
Losses, really?
You know, we were very safety conscious on the picture.
Well, now, but have you heard? You must have heard this, that Ed Harris is steamed because he says that you tricked him and hid his oxygen or something like that.
Just a little underwater joke, you know. I mean,
no, but is that true, or is that just not?
It was probably some momentary tiff. I hid his air, you know.
But no.
Well, I was partying with Ed last night, and. I don't think he's...
Now, were you 55 feet below also?
Yeah.
So it was as dangerous for you. Do you ever think you placed them in jeopardy you yourself would not have wanted to be in? Not that anybody wants to be in jeopardy, but you know what I mean.
Well, some people like to challenge themselves, and I think we all were trying to push ourselves a little bit. You know, jeopardy is relative. It's funny, I've been doing a number of press interviews and so on, and people say, you know, how dangerous was it? And I say, not very. And then I get in a taxi or a limo, and I'm driving around New York, and I see people stepping off the curb and almost getting killed, and I almost get killed, and I'm hiding under the seat, and I go in and do another interview, and wasn't it really dangerous? And I go, you know, yeah, it was not real dangerous, and then I get out and I go in the taxi and I almost die, and so, you know, jeopardy is kind of, it's a relative thing, you know.
The budget for this film was what, 40 million dollars?
43 million.
43 million. And what was the budget on the first film you directed?
First film I directed, which I got fired off of, was called Piranha 2, and I think it was about 600,000, and then the second film was The Terminator, and that was 6 million, and the next film after that was Aliens, and that was 17 million, and this one was 43. So the next film on that curve would be about 150 million.
Yikes. Do you think somebody will...
My phone's not going to ring for a while, by the way.
Do you think somebody will spend that kind of money on a film?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, but I mean, years and years ago, somebody would have said, geez, I'll never spend 40 million on a film either, I guess.
Well, you know, 40 million doesn't buy what it used to.
Yeah, that's a shame.
No fish.
And before Piranha 2, which was the blockbuster sequel to Piranha.
Yes.
How did you start? What was your first position in film? What did you do?
I started working in special effects, and I did a little art direction, and then I worked, you know, I kind of got into second unit.
You worked with Roger Corman at one point?
Roger Corman, yeah.
Yeah, and was that a film you remember? You worked on a film?
Yeah, I worked on Battle Beyond the Stars and another film called Galaxy of Terror.
Yeah.
In fact, I got my first directing gig, which was, you know, Piranha 2, as a result of Galaxy of Terror. I was doing second unit directing on that film, and my very first job as a director, it was like, okay, today I am a director, second unit director, was
second unit being what?
You know, little inserts and things, if you need a cutaway to something, you know. And they needed a cutaway to a dismembered arm lying on the ground with worms crawling around on it. So, I have the arm, I have the worms, we have set up the camera, it's lit, and nothing happens. Yeah. It's just like a still photo. So I have them put a piece of zip cord, strip it down, and lay it underneath the arm, and we make it wet so that it'll conduct. And there's an electrician around behind the set, and the only cue I could think of was action, to tell him to throw the switch.
So you're going to shoot electricity into the arm,
right,
the worms, both?
Yeah, right, exactly. And what I didn't know was that these two producers who were looking for a director for Piranha 2 had come in behind me, and they were looking over the setup, and I said, all right, roll camera. They rolled, and action, and the electrician behind plugged in. The worms all started to move. I said, that's good, that's a cut. He unplugs. They didn't see him. Yeah. Worms stopped moving. I turned and said, come with us, we'd like to talk to you about a film we're making.
And then it was Piranha 2. Well, this has opened nationwide now, is that the deal? Abyss is all over. Yep. And do you think, is it going to be like one of these big ones, like Batman or some of the others that have...
It's hard to say. It's anybody's guess. You know, people seem to want to spend a lot of money this summer at the movies, which is great. But on the other hand, they might have spent it all already.
Yeah. All right. You know? But it's The Abyss, and this is the man responsible for it, James Cameron. Pleasure to see you. Thank you very much for being here. We'll be right back. We're finished for the evening. My thanks to James Cameron for being here, and good luck with this film. My thanks also to Sam Kinison and everybody who helped out here with stupid human tricks. Tomorrow on